Hey, how is it going, everybody? The Blood Knights have risen, and it is time to overwhelm the old world with darkness, terror, and of course, the undead. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back once again to the next part of our Old Realms campaign, as we continue on our merry way at conquering everything in our path. And I always love to come back to these vampire fortresses because they just look so goddamn good. So we are a little bit further back than we once were, unfortunately. I did not make a save at the end of the last episode and then overwrit the autosave, but bloody blah blah, it doesn't really matter. We're going to head our way down south and attempt to try and save our castle that was taken in the last episode. I think we're going to get there pretty quickly. I mean, we only have 900 soldiers, but that should be plenty. And I think maybe this episode, after hitting clan rank 4, we might actually go up and try and form our own kingdom. I'm not sure whether we're going to start in the Wood Elf lands, and they do actually beat us to it annoyingly. And we could just put it under siege again, like by smashing this army. Okay, that's a lot of soldiers. How many did I just walk into? Yeah, I mean, a lot, right? They have so many more as well. Really? Why do they have so many more? Like, the bounce power is not that crazy. It's just because they're cavalry, 140 cavalry and 240 cavalry as well. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is Blazing Knight Initiates. Do they have much else? I mean, I think this won't be the craziest battle in the world to win. Our cavalry is really good, and maybe I should have upgraded a little bit of it as well. Our infantry obviously does suck, and if they have artillery, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But we can kind of take our cavalry over, and as I said, 100 of that 200 cavalry were, ooh, not that good. Annoyingly, however, it has just given me my 30 cavalry. Obviously, they're very good. But yeah, it's given me some of my worst cavalry in the game. To be fair as well, their infantry, there is nothing special in this infantry line yet. Each side has 500. We're, of course, raising the dead as well. So I guess, yeah, it's a lot more dead, a lot more grave guard as well, which is going to really help out our line. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to use this hill to our advantage. So let's move around there. I'm going to go take the cavalry, and we're going to go straight away and engage their forces. I think that's going to be absolutely imperative that we do try and whittle down their cavalry. And this cavalry is like some of the best in the game. And if we can take out a lot of their weaker horses with magic or anything else, that's exactly what we're going to want to do early on. Because, yeah, if we get one big, like, magic spell in the middle of battle, it's going to decimate their best forces and really turn the balance of power in our favor. Okay, we've got some spells down. I'm not sure where that is. Is that over here? Or is it over there? Yeah, it seems like it was in the infantry line, just whittling down some of their soldiers, which, as I mentioned, is absolutely fine. Oh my god, I am all the way over here. Okay, well, let's tell the cavalry to charge. As I said, hopefully that will give the order to actually clash in, and let's see if we can maybe rack up some kills on these initiates. I'm gonna go and try my best to take out, obviously, the more of the elite ones. We don't actually do that much damage to them. We are going to Blood Fury, and I'm going to try my best. Yeah, there you go. That's some big magic. I think that was a lot of friendly fire magic, and annoyingly, yeah, that just decimated my own cavalry line. That kind of sucks a lot. There's some more magic going down, but yeah, actually, that's another raised dead going down. So let's just get ourselves stuck in. Remember, the infantry, not going to be an issue. And let's see if we can maybe take out a few more of these guys. With our Blood Fury as well, it's going to help out. And there's a lot of enemy cavalry taken care of, but they still have so much more. The infantry lines are, yeah, the infantry line is about to start clashing, so we'll charge forward on those. We'll tell the cavalry to charge as well. They actually have a lot of missiles back here as well, which we need to be careful of, because that's going to, yeah, we're pretty vulnerable to missile fire, as you guys just saw, but we can also get a lot of kills this way. The infantry is now going to be clashing. Hopefully it's going to be going in our favor. I know we're not the strongest. I'm tempted to come over here now and just start helping out. I mean, as I said, we have so much infantry. I'm just going to come down here, I think, and try and stack our Blood Fury. We've got more undead coming in, and our axe is just so strong. So yeah, if we Blood Fury now, we should just be able to start decapitating. Remember, every time we get kills, it's... Oh no, we haven't got that yet, because we reloaded the save, so we don't have the ability that does, one, I think, stop us from being staggered, just like that, and also stack every time we get a kill. We increase the damage, which actually is really bad. So far, though, so good. And I think we have a lot more cavalry coming into this battle as well. So let's keep on hitting down some of these Imperial soldiers. As I said, I really want to try my best to win as many of these fights as possible. Let's see if we can maybe kill a Demigryph as they stand. No, not quite. And obviously, remember as well, they have a lot more in the way of infantry and also cavalry. So let's just try our best to pick these guys off. It's at least one horseman we don't have to worry about. Our cavalry is still charging, which is nice. Now we push them back. Yeah, so they're retreating. They just have so much cavalry and we have barely anything. Have we absorbed basically everything as well? Yeah, we have. Okay, that's not good. Do we just retreat and try and get away? Because our army can be rebuilt pretty easily. I think we're going to try to do that if it's still possible. We gave it a go. Yeah, we'll try and get away. We'll go ahead. We're going to lose 200 soldiers. That's fine, though. And then we're just going to flee for our lives northwards, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, we lost a lot of soldiers there. What's our army looking like now? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we managed to keep a lot of our good soldiers, and everybody else is kind of whatever. We'll regenerate fairly quickly. So start off by just killing some of these peasants. And then we're kind of in desperate need of taking on some Empire Lords, whether it's just a small group or whatever, because yeah, our Dark Energy is now going to be, we're going to basically be broke in a couple of days. So we're going to go up here in the hopes that we can find someone that we can engage on fairly quickly. Well, a small squadron of these guys is going to be more than enough. Again, we're going to probably take the more elite, like the tier 4s and stuff, and leave everybody else. Still not going to be a great amount of dark energy, but that might save us for a day or two. Again, we've got some more of these guys, so we are really hitting the bottom of the barrel. But that's fine. You know, these battles are easy, and again, we're getting as much dark energy as we can. Yeah, we're now making our way over here because the Wood Elves are besieging one of our castles, or they just broke the siege. No, they're back again. Okay, this could be a battle we could fight, especially if they engage that Beastman army, which I think they're going to do. Yeah, so now we make our way over and we jump on them. We are completely out of upkeep though, but we should be able to still catch these guys. So yeah, nice, we jumped in and luckily we got reinforcements as well. This is going to be a good battle. Again, just a clean one. This should be fairly quick as well. Again, we're mainly just here to not take as many prisoners as possible, because as soon as you run out of dark energy, you really end up losing a lot of your power. Again, apologies for the darkness, but hopefully it'll be okay. And this is just a simple F1, F3. We'll charge in. I am tempted actually now to put some of my casters in separate groups as well, because I feel like, yeah, then they kill a lot of my own cavalry in that battle, which is just not going to cut it going forward, is it? Oh, look at that as well. They also have a treeman in this army. You can see him just about probably on YouTube. Yeah, they actually have like a proper treeman. Okay, well, he's going to be hard to kill. Not impossible, though. Yeah, one thing I always forget with this weapon is it's actually a glaive, so you can actually come around here and start swinging in like so. It's super effective. Doesn't do as much damage as like the glaives of old, but it's still a really powerful weapon. That treeman is doing some serious work. Bring it down. There's a dome of silence over there. A lot of friendly fire from my own lord, which is never a good plan of action. But yeah, the rest of our reinforcements are coming. There's such a cool little bubble right here. We'll come down. I guess we will dismount as we're not really having to worry about cavalry, and we'll get ourselves stuck in. Sorry, where is everybody else's army as well? I feel like we should be reinforced quite heavily right now. Look at that. Oh my god, the Dryad just took 2 hits right there. They're so tanky. Yeah, I think a Spellsinger build is very good. So let's pop Red Fury and see if this is going to help us. Should be giving us a lot more damage. I mean, we can definitely kill him and some of these weaker dudes. Okay, well, this battle, which should have been a walk in the park, is actually not that easy. I believe how tanky these Dryads actually are. That must be such a fun build, just playing as a Spellsinger and just buffing these Dryads up to... And they attack really quickly as well, don't they? Wow. Luckily, we're still going to win just because of our sheer numbers, but they've definitely taken a pound of flesh or two. And that treeman is still alive as well, causing absolute havoc right there. Okay, so luckily we were able to clean that one up and take a few extra prisoners, which we will of course do. More dark energy. We want all the blood knights, and we also want all the skeletons as well. We need to start getting our army up a little bit. Everything else though we can leave for that juicy dark energy, and then boom, up to 700 now makes our life a lot easier. I think I'm going to start mirroring where this army is, because we're attacking down here in the south and we are seemingly pretty well off right now. Oh no, Chaos has been destroyed again, which is cool. But yeah, we're just going to jump in here. We're going to fight another siege battle here. Should be able to overwhelm their forces very convincingly. And we're going to just leave back, I think, the majority of my troops here and just go in and go all crazy. We're basically just trying to get back to clan rank 4, because that's going to allow us to do basically anything we want to. So let's just leave everything else we have back. Now, they're supposed to have artillery in this one. They did build it, but I was just wondering if it like kind of positions itself up here, or if they actually can utilize it. It doesn't look like... Yeah, maybe they do get access to it, which is fine. let's push our way forward here. And let's just go around the flank. Let's jump in and just go absolutely psycho on them. You can just see how devastating, though, they are right now. The amount of arrows they can fire out as people charge in is just crazy. And they just hold them in this choke point, which I really like. I like these fortresses. Now, they probably should, like, attack more of these positions. But, yeah, the archers can just do so much damage. It's crazy. However, whilst they're tanking that, my army of boys are moving around that flank. We also don't necessarily need that army of boys because we are going in and we are, of course, a one-man army right here. So let's just start slicing down as many of these guys as possible. Keep in mind, though, that they are pretty tanky and we don't have access to that higher tier yet. So let's just move around there. We'll block that if we can. He's going to block that, which is fine, but don't worry, we'll come for his leg. The arrows are firing, and now they're retreating, so we can just start slicing some headshot. Okay, cool. I've got the best armor in the game, and I still take that much damage. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Either way, our boys are now going to start roaming in, and the battle is going to be won regardless. Look at them go. I mean, some more arrows. We're going to lose a few more men than maybe we should, but that's absolutely fine. Boys, come on, no, charge them. Charge them right there. Charge them. They're right there. Boys, they're archers. Okay, at least we got some magic coming in now. It's going to help clear them out, but we need to hunt down these archers. It's not the infantry, like, I get it. You want to clear... Where are you guys going? You guys are retreating back. Boys, into the fortress. Okay, luckily they were able to clean that up, and we didn't actually take too much damage in the end, but I think that is enough for now to push us over the edge. We should probably be able to tell by our party size. Again, these guys look so cool. They really do. And yeah, we'll take that. Again, the soldiers are nice. Now, I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comments. Is it the dark energy from the troops we don't take here, or is it just the prisoners? Because I feel like sometimes I take these soldiers and it's just too much, and I'm never too sure. But either way, let's just take that up. So we'll go up to our full max, and we'll give them up just because it will make sense. None of these guys leveled up, and our cavalry force is a little bit weak. So again, we need to start training a few more of those. I think I'm just going to give up all of this. We just don't need money at this point. And boom, that's another castle taken. Our dark energy is all the way up, and we still have 600 men, which is very nice. And we are being sieged here, so I guess we will try and make our way over there. There is a castle as well, and it'd be nice not to lose it. However, we do end up getting taken down there, which does kind of suck. And that's the problem with playing this faction, is you kind of are at war with every single other faction. And I am also very tempted to try and go independent soon, you know, when we obviously do hit that clan rank 4, which I believe we are very close to. Yeah, literally one tiny more battle, and then it is possibly independence time. Okay, nice. We just turned up in time to save this castle down to 90 men. And as I said, this should push us over the edge, which is exactly what we need to do. And then, yeah, clan rank 4, I then think we just make our extra parties and we go independent, like, right away. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun. Speaking of a lot of fun, seems that the AI is being a little bit overwhelmed right there. They don't really have any missiles whatsoever. So let's just push forward our infantry, let the dead raise up some more, already up to 500. And yeah, also, I think we can also have a couple more companions. So maybe it's actually going to be worth it to go back to Sylvania and try and pick ourselves up like another necromancer or two. So we'll just come along here, start harassing some of their front lines. We also have a big old axe. Yeah, I also wouldn't mind grabbing some better weapons as well. There's a lot that we actually don't have. Okay, infantry's now clashed, which is good. Our cavalry is now charging in. That's going to be a nice little boon. But yeah, maybe leveling up an extra couple of horses and stuff would be good. Our infantry just always sucks, and there's not really much we can do about it, especially against like the elite wood elves, but we can at least try and bring down as many as possible. And as I said, clan rank 4 is when we get kind of crazy, when vampire units get that 25% ward, so that should make a lot more of our soldiers a little bit better. I might also as well try and go on a mass recruitment spree of the Drakenhof Knights as well, because they are so good. And now we actually have a decent dark energy income to actually handle them and keep a few of them actually in our army, which is always a big boost, because previously before we were like, we didn't really have the energy for them, so we never really went for them. But now we kind of do. Now the rest of the battle is just literally chasing these guys down. It seems like they've broken. It also seems like we actually have a bunch of Imperial soldiers in our army somehow. Again, I'm not going to complain about having demigryphs in the force, but yeah, we're just hunting down the remnants of them as they do try and flee from us. Okay, good. So there you go. Lots of renown, lots of influence. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we want to set up for us being our own independent faction. Take all of these guys prisoner. Oh my god, we got basically the entire Wood Elf faction. We definitely want those. Yeah, you can see we've now gone up, which is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go boom and boom. We're going to take those soldiers, and I am going to just give up the rest of the prisoners. That should give us like almost max dark energy. not quite. We're also going to probably need a little bit of money, so I'm also going to take that stuff. Okay, good. So now we've done that, boom. We can now come over, and obviously remember we have so many more soldiers. We're going to come over here and we are going to go to our party and we're going to make some parties. I think I'm going to mainly make the vampire lords into parties just because they're so much stronger. And we're just going to give these... Oh, she can't actually not have that many soldiers. Okay, well, 93 is still fine. We're going to give over that many to her. We're going to make another party. And we're going to do the same character. And again, it doesn't really matter what we give over. We're just going to give over whatever we can. Nice. So now we have them extra parties. Oh, yeah, maybe it just wasn't a necromancer buff spawning in. But that's fine. Cool. So now we have the extra parties. We're going to get rid of basic... Oh, my God. Look at that guy's face. We're going to get rid of everybody else we don't want. And then we're going to take the ones that are actually my group. Just so we have kind of a good idea about our army and we can rise it up. So we have about 400 men here, which is perfectly fine. Everybody else is loose. And then we're going to, I think, head back. Well, we need to make some money first. We're going to probably do this and then head back to Sylvania, buff up everybody. Maybe look for some more companions as well. I don't think it's going to be a bad idea because that's going to give us access to some extra bonuses. I might also just try and learn some magic as well because I was thinking of it. I'm pretty sure we can, as a vampire, learn magic regardless. So that could also be a good idea. First things first, though, we need to get back to our territory. Okay, good. Another vampire lord. We're going to take him in for 20k for sure. He's going to be just, again, another good caster. Can go with the infantry, do some serious damage. So we're going to take him. Do we recruit? Yeah, it's just artillery crew here as well, which is fine. Okay, let's carry on our merry way. I think the last person I want to look at is probably going to be a necromancer, if we can find one, remember. Nice. Okay, for our last person right here, I have now found another necromancer. So that's going to be 3 necromancers in our army. Boom, that's going to be huge. Now, the other thing I wasn't too sure about, we're going to make a save just in case there's a crash. But yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if we can actually go to a magister and learn magic. I think we can, right? Yeah, we can learn that and we can learn this as well. So I can, no, sorry. Yeah, no, maybe we can't. Yeah, actually, I don't think we can. We can learn for other people, though, which probably is not a bad idea. So I think for our necromancers, do we want to do anything else? Can any of them learn anything else? Yeah, I guess not. So we've given them a few extra spells just to help out. And again, look how awesome the Magister office is right here. And you may think that this office does just end, but it doesn't. It's literally so big. And I believe if you go this way, no, not this way. I suppose there's another pathway. Yeah, you can actually go all the way down. Look at it. Look at it just expand out. You go all the way down here and there's like an entire thing and there's like, I believe there's another door somewhere which leads you down into like dungeons and stuff. Like this scene is absolutely mental and they definitely do like, oh, it's just, yeah, crazy. Yeah, you can go up here. So we've kind of all the way from up there and we're going all the way over here and there's just more detail. And as I said, I believe there's like an underground path somewhere. I mean, just look at that, man. Someone created that and they definitely deserve more credit for that insanely detailed work. That's why I'm really hoping that they can get down like dungeons or something, because I feel like a lot of them scenes would be amazing dungeons, and yeah, as I said, I hope that they can do like, you know, generated dungeons or something. Another thing as well, now that we've done that, is that we've now hit the next rank as well, which is good. So what we're going to immediately do is we're going to come up here, and I think Red Fury just stacks, so we just basically constantly keep getting it whenever we get kills. Also, the cavalry units dealing 20% extra damage is mental. Penetration attacks, huge. Extra HP, huge. So we're going to go boom, 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 which is great. We also want that ward save as well, so I'm going to probably... Yeah, we're going to probably mess around here a little bit. So I think... what we do is we go boom, we go down to that. It's just so we're fast. Being fast is nice. We need, what, 2 more points? Yeah, the riding of nighttime is nice, but yeah. Then we're going to go boom, 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 boom. So now we get extra physical resistance to range attacks, huge. Reduce dark energy upkeep, huge. Party gains magic, so player gains magic resistance, that's okay. 25% ward save for all vampires, massive. And Red Fury's resistance is now a ward save. So instead of the the 10% physical resistance we get is now a ward save. So now we've got what, a 35% ward save just from them bonuses. So now we take 35% less damage. That sounds incredible. We also don't have to pay as much for our upkeep. We do need to go get into a battle though quite quickly, but there'll be some big beastman units here that we can do that to keep that dark energy on the rise. I've just about managed to keep this dark energy thing high, but just going from beastman to beastman, just killing them. So yeah, we're just about keeping this dark energy up. So I think what we do now is we continue obviously doing what we're doing because these battles are so easy to auto-resolve, and we just obviously sacrifice them to keep getting this energy up. The nice thing is as well is that obviously all the the other parties are also raising undead as well, which is great. So they're also just increasing their party size as well, which is nice. But yeah, I think what we do is we do this, we get a good stockpile of dark energy, and then we just declare war on everybody, form our own faction, and we go from there. Okay, nice. Managed to catch a small lord. I think we'll fight this one, because why not? It'll give us a good chance to gain some extra dark energy. Did we also level up, or is it other boys? Have we got a level up point? I guess we just stick it here just to keep on getting leadership, bigger leadership, more party size, etc. Which is nice. Does that mean we have another? We don't have another point. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Speaking of which, I guess we could. What would I prefer? The career ability scales of tactics. Nearby troops receive the buff. I feel like the buff isn't back. And yeah, all undead and vampires receiving more melee skill is very nice. Also, how much HP do we have? 260. Not bad. Okay, well, let's just dive in. Let's clean these guys up. This should be a nice little pile of dark energy. And it's not really like we have to do too much. We just do that. We sit back. Oh, yeah, also as well, I got some better armor and a better shield as well. So I got a lance and also a much better shield as well. So a good vampiric shield and a black knight lance as well, which should be very useful. We also have some more spells as well, which is now being popped off, decimating the enemy line very, very effectively. I have red. I don't know what I'm being buffed by, but we do. We can also now couch this lance as well, so that should allow us to go after a few more of these soldiers pretty effectively. One thing I do actually need to do though is probably get a good surgeon, because we don't really have one right now. And I think, yeah, a lot of, like, if one bad magic spell going down to them could be really, really bad. Of course, all we really care about is the cavalry, but regardless, yeah, starting to put someone on being a surgeon is probably going to be our best plan of action. Oh, yeah, we also can buff up all of these guys into Blood Knight. So it's 150 dark energy, but we actually gain an additional 100 as well. We do kind of also still need money, so we're going to do that. We don't need money, but I think it's good to have a little bit more of a stockpile in of that. Okay, we have a decent army. Yeah, it's just that dark energy. We kind of need to try and hunt down like a larger scale imperial army. I mean, there's 60 men there that we could probably catch, because again, we're so fast. We're going 4.9, and yeah, he's not gonna be able to get away. And again, this is just an auto resolve, but still gonna be a nice little victory right there. Okay, there we go. There's a 600-man army right there. We're gonna let them throw themselves in against them. Okay, they took it, so they'll come out, I assume. It was maybe a bit too late there, annoyingly. Okay, they're gonna come out and actually charge me. How many men? We have 200 cavalry. We have 50. Okay, wow, we have barely any, don't we? Okay, that's a little bit scary, but I think I want the smoke there. The Dukedom of Britannia have also now just been destroyed. Yeah, they get heated up so much. But to be fair, they have improved it so that more factions join up. So more Bretonnian lords get destroyed, but they're more likely to join a faction of their culture just to keep them nice and powerful, which I always like. I think that's quite interesting the way they do that. I honestly think we just go and take a castle now, and we just say screw it. We are still in desperate need of dark energy. Again, that's going to be our biggest thing. We just need one big battle to push us back on track. And just obviously not upgrade any of our soldiers. I'm going to keep on upgrading these guys, though, because it's such a small investment to get it. But yeah, our income, again, that helps a bit. It gives us a couple extra days. You also have a Dark Tribute as well, which I believe is how many settlements we own. Is Dark Tribute. We own actually the Anvil. Okay, well, we could leave. I want to go to war with the vampires anyway to obviously assert our dominance. So maybe we do just go over there. And yeah, let's go over to our settlement as quickly as we can. Okay, this is great. We've made it over to our settlement, and there's an army here that we can pounce on. This should be good dark energy. We're going to conquer these guys. And yeah, then I guess we're going to go independent and just start our own faction. That should be pretty fun. Oh, an interesting battlefield. Of course, we don't want to be the ones attacking them through a river. So we're going to go over here. Our cavalry... not looking great. I'm going to stick a couple. I'm actually going to stick all the necromancers in this squadron, I think, in the infantry. So they can just raise dead. And then everybody else, all the lords, just go over here with the cavalry. I think it's a good plan of action. Because that way, yeah, you can see our numbers rise immediately, which is crazy cool. Yeah, 600 infantry. So good. All right, cool. Let's do that, and then let's split these guys up into two groups. Our archers, again, are still just non-existent. You guys go into loose formation as well. I don't really want you guys clumped up, especially against, like, powerful foes like that. And again, doesn't really matter what happens. The cavalry's been split up. We're going to tell the cavalry just to charge, because that should be fine. They got some magic coming in. We got some magic. Oh, they actually have a good treatment as well this time. Let's see if we can maybe pick off a knight or two of our lance. Oh, big hits right there. We also actually have the ability that doesn't break our lance as well if we get a good hit. Oh, so that's a good hit on the treeman. Obviously, every little bit of hit we do on him is going to be important. Their cavalry is about to come in. Oh, another big hit there by the mage, which is nice. The cavalry getting themselves stuck in, obviously leaving themselves very vulnerable. I want to try and do as much damage to that treeman as I can, because, yeah, he will be insane at doing damage to us. We'll also charge infantry, of course, for cavalry, buying us time. Oh, helmet, that did hit me. That did hit me down. Oh, my God, the dryads are coming. Leave me alone. Oh, my God, as I jump as well and I just go down. Brutal stuff. Let's watch the infantry pushing his way up. Gonna get stuck in. Our soldiers going in as well. Hopefully the AI doesn't do anything too crazy. The cavalry, though, should be having the time of its life and just cutting down the remnants. Obviously, that treeman is going to be hard to bring down. He just does that big hit and kills like 60 dudes in one shot. Another friendly fire spell, I think, there going down. I mean, it's basically just the treeman who's going to have time of his life killing me right here. I guess it's my bad for dying. He's literally killed 300, 400 soldiers right now because they're just clumping up and letting him kill them. Oh my God, and then he finally went down. Oh, just a casual 400 kills on the ancient treeman. Here's what it is. Yeah, okay. Maybe we're now not the best situation. We'll take everybody prisoner. But yeah, I mean, again, we're going to take everybody here as well because not only do I need men, we need to give it over. Did we capture an ancient treeman? No, we didn't, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, how much did we gain? It's not really a lot, is it? Either way, we're going to want to take everything. Yeah, only 800, which is fine, but our army is obviously in tatters. Luckily, we can now donate some troops, which is good. But yeah, I wanted to win this battle and donate it over, but it serves me right, I guess, for dying. We have an enemy army right here, which I would love to take on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the kingdom. We're going to... Oh, we can't because we're in an army. That's fine, though, because we're going to be able to basically make an army immediately, so it's not really a problem. So let's do it. Let's go. We'll leave the kingdom. I'm going to keep all my holdings, which is going to put me at war with the Blood Knights, which is fine. I want to conquer this land anyway, and we're also not at war with the Wood Elves, which is also very good. Obviously, everybody hates me. That's fine. Then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come over here. We actually have two settlements as well. It's this settlement we want to come in, and we want to basically just put a necromancer or someone in here. Doesn't matter. So we'll assign them as a governor, which is also fine. Then we come over here to a Lord's Hall. Maybe we want to proclaim ourselves a new kingdom. Very well. And I will name it Vampire Land. The dreaded Vampire Land. Nice. Cool. We now have our brand new kingdom with all of our gals, our necromancers, and all these nice spooky guys. Look how badass I look as well in that armor. Ooh. Very nice indeed. My crew, my little white with his floating head as well. Good. Now, this is going to be our new castle. It's a Wood Elf castle, but it's still good nonetheless. Great. So we are now our very own independent kingdom. I can't bring... Oh, that's annoying. I can't raise them guys up, which is fine. We'll bring up these dudes. I guess I kind of need to act a little bit safer until these people can be brought in. Again, we will sort them out. I think they're just recruiting, which is fine. He just needs a couple more soldiers, which I think they just got. And now we can put you in. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So we have our army. Of course, they need a lot more soldiers and stuff, but that's fine. Like, now we're hunting down, yeah, this army here, which is currently... Can we help out? We can help out the Wood Elves. That is hilarious. We are going to do it, though, because I want to be involved in this. I want to capture people. I'm going to sit really far back, though, and let them do a lot of the work, because, again, I don't want to eat all of that magic. So, yeah, we're going to spread out and hope that the AI tanks a lot of the vampire magic, which we know is so crazy scary. It's also pretty nice as well, because if we take any prisoners as well, we'll also be able to hopefully just recruit them. So yeah, any like Blood Knights and stuff that we take are going to be able to just be straight up recruited, and that's obviously a very good thing. Okay, we should start to see all the magic flying, and hopefully my soldiers are not going to be a part of that. We are going to clash in, though, against these guys. Very nice. And then I guess our cavalry can charge in now on these dudes and hope for the best. Again, we're going to take probably some casualties, but nowhere near as many as if we were like the first responders. And we want people to level up as well. The MG's coming in. Okay, I keep on forgetting, but we're actually the ones fighting vampires. That's actually also a really nice thing as well, is we're going to get a bunch of armor as well that we're going to be able to utilize effectively. It's funny, though, but we are now the ones fighting my own kin. I'm not sure if I like that or dislike that. Cool. Not a particularly hard battle. We did lose some soldiers, but again, it's mainly just for rubbish ones. We did lose a Blood Knight in that battle, but nothing crazy. We're also making some friends out here, apparently. Good. So we'll pick these guys up, and again, just fill out rank. I'm actually going to take all 400 as well, so we can fill out the rest of our ranks. And yeah, these prisoners. So again, we're not going to get as much dark energy as we would want, but I also want to be able to recruit these guys. Oh, I definitely also want to recruit the Demigriff and also this grenade launcher as well, because yeah, he's going to be very powerful. Yeah, nice. And then look at that. By fighting these guys, we now get some good equipment. So I now can also take that Vampiric sword as well. It's just a one-handed, but now we have a two-handed, one-handed. Any better shields? I guess this legendary Vampiric shield is slightly better. We get an undead totem, which is huge for us. Yeah, I'd love to give a few more of those if we can get them. Better lance as well, which we'll take. Okay, good, nice. We'll give the rest up for experience, and again, a lot of dark energy there, which does make sense. Okay, cool. We have 800 men. I wouldn't mind putting this place immediately under siege as we do. Obviously, defeating their main army is always going to be a boost. Oh, we got almost as well. Forgot to donate. We'll do that now. There is a slight problem with doing this. Is like we are putting some of the worst soldiers in the game in my companions' armies, and that's obviously going to mean our army is going to be less quality. Like we want these guys filled with like blood knights and stuff. But I think just for the purpose of surviving and defeating these guys, it's probably the plan of action. We want to attack right away as well, just so that we can utilize these advantages. We are also attacking at night time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make multiple infantry groups, because I think I do want to just obviously send one down the middle, and then the other one can go down this side, and then maybe our cavalry can go down the other side. So yeah, main bulk of infantry goes there, the side infantry goes there, and our cavalry goes there. Boom. So we'll attack on multiple fronts. Again, hope for the best. We also do have some archers as well, which I guess we'll put up there to push our way forward. Of course, their arrows are going to rain in on us right now. What happens if we just charge? I mean, I want to be careful, actually. I don't want to die, because if we die, it's going to be really bad. But yeah, we'll let everybody just run through. You guys can just charge your way in. Seems like they're just... Oh, it's all because it's vampires. I always forget. Yeah, it's vampires. So we actually don't have to worry about anything crazy going. I guess we have to worry slightly about magic. Like imagine like a flaming skull here or something would be mental. We actually don't have to worry too much. And then we'll take you guys and bring them around. And then obviously... You guys are still coming, but that should be okay. Yeah, boom. And then these guys can now charge, and then these guys are across. Yeah, we should obviously completely swarm them in from both sides. That should be enough to hopefully class it as a big victory for us. Yeah, and that's everybody dead as well. Not really a battle we need to think too much about. We didn't lose 200 men. But again, we'll find another. And we were also heavily over our capacity as well. So we'll take everybody so we can stick some soldiers in the garrison. And... we have a lot of enslaved warriors, but I guess they do just go up. Like we just do that, and we get a bunch more of the damned ones, yeah, and they are more heavily armored and stuff, and it's so cheap. So yeah, let's just do that. Okay, boom. Well, we'll take that. We formed our own kingdom. We are, of course, at war now, but we have 2 free settlements. I feel like we have another settlement somewhere. Yeah, we have this settlement as well. So we've actually got a free kingdom set up, which is only going to get more and more impressive because it gives us more and more soldiers, which is very nice indeed. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this series, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next